Have you ever wondered what happens to that delicious burger or that crisp apple after you take a bite? It doesn't just vanish. Your body embarks on an incredible journey, a magical transformation process that turns food into the very fuel that powers your every move, every thought, and every heartbeat. Today, we're going on an exclusive tour of one of the most amazing systems in your body, the digestive system. Get ready to find out how you turn food into pure energy. So where does it all begin? Right here, in your mouth. The moment you start chewing, you're kicking off the entire digestive process. Your teeth act like the first line of machinery, grinding and mashing the food into smaller, more manageable pieces. This is called mechanical digestion. But something else is happening simultaneously. Your salivary glands, which are located under your tongue and on the sides of your mouth, spring into action. They release saliva, which isn't just water. It contains special enzymes, like amylase, that immediately start breaking down carbohydrates, the starches and sugars in your food. So, even before you swallow, the chemical breakdown has already begun. This mixture of chewed food and saliva is called a bolus. Once you swallow, the journey continues down a muscular tube called the esophagus. Think of it as a slide, but a very smart one. It doesn't just rely on gravity. Muscles in the wall of your esophagus contract in a wave-like motion, a process called peristalsis. This pushes the bolus down towards your stomach, ensuring your food gets where it needs to go, even if you were eating upside down. Though I definitely don't recommend trying that. At the end of the esophagus, there's a muscular valve, a sort of gatekeeper, called the lower esophageal sphincter. It opens to let the food into the stomach, and then closes tightly to keep everything from coming back up. Welcome to the stomach. This J-shaped muscular organ is like a powerful cement mixer. When the bolus arrives, the stomach walls churn and squeeze, mixing it with potent gastric juices. These juices are a cocktail of hydrochloric acid and enzymes, including one called pepsin. The acid is so strong it could dissolve metal. But don't worry. Your stomach has a special mucus lining that protects it from being digested by its own juices. This acidic environment kills off most of the harmful bacteria that might have been on your food. Here, pepsin gets to work, specifically targeting proteins and breaking them down into smaller chains called peptides. After several hours of this intense churning and chemical breakdown, the food is transformed into a thick, soupy liquid called chyme. It's now ready for the next, and longest, part of its journey. From the stomach, the chyme is slowly released, a little at a time, into the small intestine. Now don't let the name fool you. If you were to stretch it out, the small intestine of an adult is about 22 feet long, or almost 7 meters. This is where the real magic of nutrient absorption happens. The first section, the duodenum, is a hotspot of activity. Here, the chyme is mixed with digestive juices from 3 different sources. The pancreas sends in enzymes that break down carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. The liver produces bile, a greenish liquid that's stored in the gallbladder and released to help break down fats into smaller droplets, a process called emulsification. This is crucial because it gives the enzymes a larger surface area to work on. Finally, the walls of the small intestine itself produce enzymes to complete the breakdown. As the chyme continues its long and winding journey through the rest of the small intestine, the jejunum and the ileum, the real prize is collected. The inner walls of the small intestine are covered in millions of tiny, finger-like projections called villi, and each of these villi is covered in even tinier projections called microvilli. This incredible design massively increases the surface area for absorption, making it roughly the size of a tennis court. It's here that all the good stuff, the simple sugars, amino acids, fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals, are absorbed through the intestinal walls and into your bloodstream. The blood then acts like a super efficient delivery service, transporting these vital nutrients to every single cell in your body. These nutrients are then used for energy, growth, and repair. This is the moment your food officially becomes your fuel. After the small intestine has absorbed all the nutrients it can, what's left over? Mainly water, fiber, which is indigestible plant material, and other waste products. This mixture passes into the large intestine, also known as the colon. The large intestine is shorter and wider than the small intestine, about 5 feet long. Its main job isn't digestion, but rather absorption of the remaining water from the waste material. As the water is absorbed, the waste becomes more solid. The large intestine is also home to trillions of friendly bacteria, collectively known as the gut microbiome. These microbes are incredibly helpful. They produce certain vitamins, like vitamin K and some B vitamins, and help ferment the fiber that our bodies can't digest. They play a huge role in our overall health, from digestion to our immune system. Finally, we've reached the end of the line. The remaining waste material, now called stool or feces, moves into the rectum, the final section of the large intestine. The rectum acts as a temporary storage facility. When it becomes full, it sends a signal to the brain, letting you know it's time to visit the bathroom. The waste is then eliminated from the body through the anus, completing the digestive journey. From a tasty meal to waste product, the entire process can take anywhere from 24 to 72 hours, depending on the person and the type of food eaten. It's a complex, coordinated, and utterly essential process that our bodies perform every single day, without us even having to think about it. So, the next time you sit down to eat, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey your food is about to take, from your mouth to your stomach, through the winding tunnels of your intestines. Your digestive system is a masterpiece of biological engineering, working tirelessly to convert that food into the energy that allows you to live, laugh, and learn. It's a reminder that taking care of our bodies starts with what we put into them. Eating a balanced diet with plenty of fiber and water helps keep this amazing system running smoothly. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible tour inside the human body. I hope you found it as fascinating as I do. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the wonders of science and biology, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. See you next time.